Good day everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to finish off the last subtopic for Module 2, my week, which is story time. Do you still remember a story between Charlie and his favorite famous actor Bruce Chang? Today we are going to discuss as well as listen and read the second part of the story. Still remember in the previous lesson in Module 1, Charlie was so eager to meet Bruce Chang in China. However, his friends laughed at him for being impossible for Charlie to go and meet Bruce Chang in China. However, something miracle happened in this second part of the story. What is it? Let's together listen to the story.
On Monday afternoon, after school, Charlie goes home and does jobs around the house. He rakes the leaves with his father, then takes out the rubbish and feeds the dog. Charlie's mother is in the kitchen. She's making a chocolate cake for Charlie's birthday party. Charlie goes into the kitchen.
That cake looks delicious, Mum,
says Charlie. Charlie's father walks into the kitchen.
We've got a surprise for you, Charlie,
says Charlie's father.
What is it?
Asks Charlie.
We can't tell you now,
says Charlie's father.
You have to wait.
It's Charlie's birthday and all his friends are at his house.
Charlie, your surprise is in your bedroom,
says Charlie's father. Charlie runs into his bedroom, but there's nothing there. Suddenly, someone touches Charlie's shoulder.
Hiya!
Charlie does a karate move and... Oh no! It's Bruce Chang!
Bruce Chang?
Asks Charlie.
Happy birthday, Charlie. You're good at karate,
says Bruce.
Wow, thanks,
says Charlie.
What a great surprise.
So how was the second part of the story? Does Charlie's dream really come true? Yes, it does. Bruce Chang comes to meet him in his house. So I believe, based on the story that you have watched and listened just now, I think basically you already have the general overview of what's happening in the story. However, we are going to discuss thoroughly in this lesson so that you will not miss every single part of this story's happening. Before we go for further discussion, let me just simplify for you the summary of this story that you have just finished listening a few seconds ago. The story starts with Charlie comes home from school and does jobs around the house. And what kind of jobs that he does at home? He rakes the leaves, takes out the rubbish, and feeds the dog. And after that, Charlie's father told him there was a surprise for him when he went to the kitchen to look at his mother's current making chocolate cake. It's Charlie's birthday and his friends come to celebrate for him. During that time, his friends were already there at the living room waiting for Charlie. Then Charlie's father told Charlie that there is a surprise in the back room. So Charlie goes to see his surprise in his bedroom. The moment he goes to his bedroom, Charlie is happy and surprised to see Bruce Chang in real life. But before he actually sees Bruce Chang in his room, he does some karate onto Bruce Chang because he doesn't know that Bruce Chang was actually in his room. He was really surprised to see his favorite famous actor in his room. So basically that is the overview of the story, and now we are going to discuss deeper using comprehension questions. How much do you understand? Number 1. What does Charlie do after school? Can you recall the answer? Let's rewind again the video that we have watched just now to verify our answer.
On Monday afternoon, after school, Charlie goes home and does jobs around the house.
So what does Charlie do after school? He does jobs around the house. Next, number 2. What jobs does he do around the house? Well, there are 3 jobs that he does around the house. What are they?
He rakes the leaves with his father, then takes out the rubbish and feeds the dog.
He rakes the leaves, takes out the rubbish, and feeds the dog. Number 3. What's his mom doing in the kitchen?
Charlie's mother is in the kitchen. She's making a chocolate cake for Charlie's birthday party.
The answer is very prominent. She's making a chocolate cake. Number 4. What does Charlie's dad tell him? Do you still remember the scene where Charlie's dad talks to him in the kitchen? Let's look at the video.
Charlie's father walks into the kitchen.
We've got a surprise for you, Charlie.
So he tells him that they have got a surprise for him. Number 5. Where is Charlie's surprise?
It's Charlie's birthday and all his friends are at his house.
Charlie, your surprise is in your bedroom,
says Charlie's father.
So what's the answer? His surprise is in his bedroom. And I bet you know what is my next question. What is Charlie's surprise? I know you know the answer, but still, let's look at the proof first.
Charlie runs into his bedroom, but there's nothing there. Suddenly, someone touches Charlie's shoulder.
Hiya!
Charlie does a karate move and... Oh no! It's Bruce Chang!
The answer here is Charlie's surprise is Bruce Chang. So out of these 6 questions, the moment we discuss every question, did you manage to get your answer correctly before I reveal the answer? So that's the end of our lesson today. This is a Google form exercise that I have prepared for you that you can just go to the video description below and click on it to do it right on the spot. And if you're a teacher and you would like to make a copy of this Google form exercise, feel free to just click on the alternate link that I have uploaded as well in the video description. But before that, don't forget to go to my Facebook page Cikgu Darrel and give it a like if possible, as well as subscribe my channel. Don't forget to press the bell right beside the subscribe button so that you will always get notified the first-hand video every time I update my playlist. With that, I would like to thank you for watching and I shall see you at the next module. Bye!